Hello, welcome to Crafty Kaylee Creations. This is Kaylee. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all well and getting some stitching done. I just want to really update you on a couple of projects that I'm doing. First of all, Roxy Journal of Stitchery Volume 9, Stitching Tails. I'm still on my first book. I've got quite a few projects going at the moment, so I'm not dedicating my time just to this one project. And this is my first book. A lot of people are starting their third, I believe, but that's okay. I'm not concerned about what everyone else is doing, but I have done a little bit more work on this than when you last saw it. That's got to be the cover, which I'm doing last. A lot of people do it first, but I'm waiting. So the first inside cover, I've decided to use this beautiful Tilda fabric. This Stitching Tails, as you know, is for Tilda fabric. So I've pulled out this brown and this blue, and I'm going to do some stitching on it. I'm just going to really add some botto stitching, like straight stitching, just to really cement the page down. I'm not filling in anything, but I just wanted to really showcase this beautiful fabric. And then my 2 hexagon flowers, I've done more than when I last showed it to you. These ones aren't stitched down yet because I haven't, but I'm just going to stitch those little flowers in there, which I'll do later today. And that's all I'm doing on that page. I'm not doing any more. And then the next pages, which you've seen, I absolutely love this. It's just so tactile and just so nice to run your hands over. I absolutely adore it. And there's so many gorgeous fabrics in there that I love. And then the next page I have finished, which you haven't seen completed because I think last time I was doing some. I put some little beads up in the middle of this Suffolk puff and the pistol stitch on the outside. Pistol stitch on that one, but I didn't put any beads in the middle. This one's just got a big bead in the middle and a little one on top, but it's still not quite big enough. Over here I did some, oh goodness me, I know the stitch, I've done it so much and it's just eluding me at the moment, but anyway, I filled in that. I put a lot of beads in the middle of this one and more pistol stitch on this one over here, and that's complete. I'm not adding any more to that. Bullion stitch. Knew it'd come to me eventually. And then the last page, I've just sat and done this now. I've decided to do like a weaving using 4 different Tilda fabrics. And what I'm just going to do it on this one single page, and how it's going to look is, I'll just refer you to this beautiful book I love, is this page here. Obviously that's a much bigger spread and a bigger book, so I've got lots more fabric in there, more weaving, and this one that I did with Anne Brooke, she said, like, you know, don't do it 1-for-1 weaving, so you've missed a couple of the fabrics. And then I've got a thin one down here. I love that page, absolutely love that page. So it's going to be in that sort of a style. However, I've just evenly done the fabrics on that one because it's just one small little piece, and I think it would have looked too strange and weird if I went over a couple of the fabrics. So that's what it's going to look. Well, it's not going to look exactly like that, is it? No, and I'm going to use this lovely variegated thread just with the pinks. I think it'll look quite nice actually. I Went through a few of the threads and I just couldn't decide what to use, but I didn't want to do red and I didn't want to do green, and I just think this pink will look nice because that's got pinks in it. This has got a pink stripe. So I'm just using the one colour thread on the whole lot. So I'm getting there, but I can now take this up to the house and do a lot of stitching in my nice comfortable chair. I'll have to get a really good comfortable chair for down here, that's for sure. I've pulled a muscle in my back on the right hand side. Oh boy, every time I move it sort of takes my breath. Okay, so I'm going to get on to that, and then the next thing I'm making, which looks really odd and strange there, as you can see. I am on a Tilda Lovers Facebook page, and remember this pouch I did last December, which I absolutely love. It's using English paper piecing. So square fabric, square pieces of template to wrap your fabric around, and I did this one in French General with the toile in the middle, and I love it. It's all totally 100% hand stitched except for this tie thread. And this was Kate from the last Homely House. She was doing one of these and showed us, and the Tilda, on the Tilda Lovers page, they've decided to do one using the new Tilda range, and I can't remember the name of it because I haven't purchased it. I've got so much Tilda fabric here that I'm trying to use. I'm not purchasing anymore until, well, I should not say that. I should never say never. I don't have the inclination or intend purchasing any Tilda fabrics at this point in time. So obviously you can't, I've used 3 different ones, you can't see it all because I've just this morning put the batting in, and I'm just going to put white fabric on the inside. It's going to be hand quilted, the same as this one. And so, yeah, I've got 3 different fabrics there. So I'm about to take that upstairs as well and stitch around the outside. The tie, I've got the tie in here in this corner. And when I've done that, I can take out all the basting stitches. I didn't use glue, I used basting stitches, and take the papers out. Yeah, and then I can hand quilt it. So I'm really, really happy with that. So that's those couple of things I'll be taking up with me. And what else am I doing? Oh, I'm in a Tilda swap at the moment with several ladies, and I've cut everything out, ready to go. I'm using Tilda Home, oh dear, I always forget the name of them, Home Life, Home something. Anyway, it's got little houses on some of the fabric, which is cute. And I will be making, to me, you're just getting all organised and cutting everything out's the main thing, and then I can just come down. Oh, that's not what it looks like. Surely. Here we go. It's cool to pack it in. They're fabulous. You can use them for travelling. You can use them to pack your, organise any craft items in your craft room if you so wish. It's a buy any pattern. I have made the 3. I think I've got a large, 2 medium and a small I made for myself, I think. Anyway, I've got quite a few. I didn't use them when I travelled to Japan only because of the weight, because you use the quite a thick, what's it called? Sorry about this. For the substrate, soft and stable. Annie's soft and stable, but you can buy different other products here in Australia. You don't have to have the Annie's one, but it's nice and thick, and so that's what gives it the structure to sit up nicely. And the mesh on the top. With mine, I have made a couple of mesh, and I've made a couple of solid lids that have I've got an embroidery machine, and I embroider a beautiful big gold K to put in the middle of my big one, and I just love it. But mostly, well, in the pattern they just have this mesh stuff here. So I've got quite a few things cut out at the moment, and also I've got like I know of several actually, but ones that I will be making baby gifts for, there's 4, and they're all due in June. Can you believe that? Anyway, I'm going to make, where are we? Oh, where's my other piece? Where's the main piece for me to show you? I had it here just a moment ago. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm going to have a look over here. This is the middle piece. Oh, hold on, you probably can't see. I might have to zoom you out a bit. So that's going to be the middle square there. Now, how this was made, a lot of you quilters out there will know. But I made this like 8 years ago. I think my daughter's friend had a baby, and I made him a quilt. So I had a jelly roll, and you sew the jelly roll strips together, and then you just cross cut the pieces this way, which gives you the nice little squares. So that's 4 squares sewn together after you then cut them and sew them all together. And then I went and just sewed them all up because I was in a mood, and I haven't used any since. This is, as you can see, this is selvage to selvage. So I've got a whole lot more there. And I also have, because I bought fat quarter bundles, I bought the fabric back in about 2010, it would have to be. And it's putting on the Ritz Bunny Hill Designs by Moda. Now I bought all of the fat quarter pack in this colour because it complements it. I've got it in the blues, and I also have it in the pinks. Do you believe it? I'm going to have to sell some I can see it because I'm never going to use it. And I really can't use it all in my slow stitching because a lot of it's got baby things on it. But it's an absolutely beautiful range. So I'm going to use, obviously, a lot of fat quarters to go. And this one actually was a request by my youngest daughter's mother-in-law, and she works with a young lady who's having a baby, and she asked me to please make a cock quilt. So, but what she wants is, she likes that middle piece that I just showed you to go in the middle, and then she just wants squares all around the outside. So I'm just going to use these fabrics from the fat quarters, and what I thought I'd do as well is just make up the backing using the fat quarters in squares, just so that, well, I'm using a lot of it, to be honest. Works out an expensive way, but that's okay. And then what I thought I'd do is intersperse it with some of these as well. and not have it all blue. And I think that would look nice too, because it's all part of the same range, so they all blend in. Because, like, well, for instance, this one has a little bit of the browny colours in it, so I think that'll be nice. So, and I'm also going to make some receiving blankets for the other girls, because I don't think I'll get a chance to make a whole lot of full quilts. And so a couple of days ago I washed up all my what do you call it, plush fabric, I guess, anyway, that you use for baby quilts, because I have quite a few pieces of those, and I've had them, I haven't used any of it for many years, so I washed all that up so it's fresh. I mean, the mothers can wash it all again, that's fine, that really doesn't bother me, and like, that's good if they do that, but I just wanted to wash it all so it smelled all nice and fresh and yummy before I cut it up to make the quilts. So I'm a busy little girl at the moment, and I haven't had a great deal of time to just sit and stitch doing a YouTube, because there's so much going on, and I want to cut all those things up. And I thought I'd make them some burp cloths as well, each of them some burp cloths, so I'm going to have all those cut out and ready, and when I get half an hour here, half an hour there, I can come down to the craft room and just sew one up. It just makes it a whole lot quicker and not so stressful for me to do everything at the same time. So I'm not sure how much YouTubing I'll be having, but I will definitely update you when I've made the quilts and just give you a peek at those as well. So that's it for me for now. Please keep well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk soon. Mwah. Bye for now.